What are some of the ways that you encourage participants to continue with ACT as they're approaching completion of residential treatment, and how do you involve family in these discussions?
Well, to start with, we recognize that it's a big step for people. It is a heavy time commitment. I mean, WestBridge in and of itself, it's a time commitment. We certainly aren't a 28-day program. But the way that I generally will talk to participants about it and their families is I'll put it to them like, this is an investment in the participant's future. When you're in residential treatment, a lot of it's about learning skills, learning coping strategies. And not to say that residential treatment isn't stressful, because it certainly is. But when people move back into independent living, whether it's a new apartment or they pick up a job or all these other stressors, that's when we find that people really start to experience challenges. To use a bit of an analogy, being in the commons, being in residential treatment, it's a bit like learning to drive. Living independently, it's a bit like being on the highway on rush hour. Like, you have all the skills, you know all of these things, you've been taught how to do it, but it's a lot of pressure and it's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
So having the most support that's feasible is something that we really recommend. And for us, that's the ACT program, or the Assertive Community Treatment Program.
Yeah.